This is John Minion, Northwest Kit Car Owners Group, from a very dark, damp, and wet Evesham in the UK. We're going to go to a man in a shed. So we've got a couple of roving reporters, and that's Jim and Steve Dunbar.
Steve Dunbar.
Hi, Steve. You right?
Hi, Jim.
And
John. Yes.
Jim. And then we've got
Hi,
Jim
John.
behind the camera. I hear the weather is really good over there at the moment. You had a nice trip off.
It's about the same as what you've got there. We had Indian summer, and then all of a sudden we've got mush. And boy, is it mushy.
They actually call in this weather event a atmospheric river. So
it's the same in Evesham. It's been like it all week, just windy, rain, and really, really chucked it down. Absolutely miserable.
Yeah.
But we here at the shop.
Say, where are you two? Yeah.
Well, we're in Maple Ridge in Jerry's shop, and it's Sideways Motorsport, and this is his 7. Now, Jerry did not build this; he bought it, but he is in the process of rebuilding it, and he's about to arrive. We arrived a bit early.
To get into the shop, then have you just broken in?
Josh, our good. Hey, where's Josh? We're gonna have to go say hi to Josh.
Oh,
hi, Josh.
It's a shop service. Hiya, Josh. Hiya, Josh.
That's why it is the way it is.
Yeah.
I crashed it. So I have to go rebuild the entire front end of it, make it 2 chassis, make it even stronger than before, and double the horsepower for some reason.
Yeah, why not?
I don't understand it, but hey.
Are you putting a turbo on it, or?
Well, it does. It came with the turbo, so that part is done. So that's not the issue. What the issue is potentially going to be. Where did you hide it now, Josh? It's over here. This is the item of discussion that we've got to talk about. Because it is already mental, but we're about to break the asylum wide open because there's the working bits for the blow off valve.
Yeah.
And
that's one hell of a size turbo, isn't it?
800 horsepower Mitsubishi Evo that we will now throw onto this.
Oh, cool. That's just like another dimension of away we go. Just like too crazy. And what Jerry's done, just so you know, I mean, it's a standard low cost build, but apparently it experienced a bit of a collision at some speed. And it had the classic low-cost tube frame.
Yeah.
And now they have welded in all round tube, so that's going to stiffen it up some.
Okay, on top, yeah.
The front end is also been completely redesigned, apparently by Jerry, and had gone through a couple of reiterations of styles to get it what it is right now, and it's actually a very nice looking layout.
Yeah, I like it.
Triangulated as well, yeah.
Yeah, and also going from the square tube to the round tube makes for a stiffer arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
And as I pointed out earlier, it's got a 1.8 liter Corolla engine mated to a Toyota Supra 5-speed transmission.
Yeah.
And it's a interesting pedal box. If we can come around.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
As you can see, the car's in quite a state of disrepair, but you can see the pedal box in there, which is a really unique, nice looking unit.
Yeah. Very British looking. And of course, lots of the carbon stuff and all that kind of stuff that you'd expect to see.
Is that an AIM dash as well?
Yeah.
Yep. And it's a live axle on the back with a fuel cell. And he's also running quite a nice looking carbon fiber wing,
mm-hmm.
and a full roll cage, full race type.
I mean, but people that run these wings, sometimes they look all right, and sometimes I think, oh, I'm not sure. But that looks quite nice because it's quite low down.
It does. I'm not an expert on aerodynamics, and needless to say, a 7 is not really an aerodynamic dream by any means. How much downforce do you get, behind here? I don't really know, but it looks great. It looks
kind of
great.
debatable because a 7's as aerodynamic as a brick on the front anyway. But
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, do you happen to know which differential and rear end he's using?
No, I'm not sure. I don't recognize it.
Yeah.
It could be American, I think, because of the size and the way the shape, but it could be.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a British one.
No,
Yeah.
Whether
no.
Sierra or whatever. Yeah.
Well, I'm hopeful that it's something big and beefy because
It'll need
it's
it. It'll need it for 800 horsepower. Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the supercharger and the
Are we
turbocharger.
supercharging it as well?
Yeah,
Yes, he's going to.
yeah. We're gonna have grunt. So like you can't believe the amount of grunt this thing is going to produce.
I thought it was just the turbo. I didn't realise he's supercharging it as well. That's gonna be
Yeah,
amazing.
here's the turbo that was already on it,
Yeah.
and that little beastie over there that I pointed out at the very beginning. There's the supercharger, and as I
Yeah.
understand it, of course, the turbo is going to be on this side, which you'd expect.
Yeah.
And where he's going to put the intercooler, I guess it's going to be up here somewhere. I don't
in
know.
front somewhere. Yeah.
But I'm getting caught up in the machinery here. There is the supercharger right there.
Right.
And
So I didn't appreciate the start what you're looking at. Yeah, but that will get rid of any turbo lag.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's not going to be. There's no lag whatsoever.
Yeah.
Josh, do you know which rear end is in there? He does. Here's the star of the show, Jerry. How you doing?
Hi,
I'm
Jerry.
Steve. Hi.
Jim, how are you? This is the best that you'd let us come down here and have a look at what you got going on. This is just like, yeah. This is the first time we met. We talked, but this is great. Absolutely fabulous. He's going to click in right now. But anyways, we were asking, we're getting the good look around here. Do you know which differential?
This one is from the Toyota Mark II.
From which?
Toyota Mark II Supra.
Oh, okay.
It's on the Supra. Okay.
So you got lots, plenty beef enough to beef you.
Yeah, it is more like a shortened pickup wheel with
Might want to be closer to the microphone.
Okay,
LS.
I'm going to move a little bit closer here. Now, maybe you can move a little bit
Well,
closer.
I could give you.
Yeah, give him the headset. That'll work great. That'll be
There
great.
we go.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, great.
That's better. That's better. So what
So
whip again was it? Supra? Did you say?
So, Mark II Supra actually. So the older one, the Silica Supra.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, and that's limited slip diff. Yeah.
Yeah. Limited factory.
Should be good for the 800 horsepower you're looking
yeah.
for.
Yeah, it should be good, but like I planned it to upgrade to the independent in the future soon. Maybe like I'm gonna choose the G35 one from Nissan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And as I understand it, I mean, you're going to have gobs of horsepower as it is right now with that turbo, but you've got something special that you're doing over
yeah,
here.
I gonna actually like planned it to twin charge the car, so I gonna put a supercharge and bypass it, and so it's like fitted like a lower end for the turbo in the RPM range, helps the turbo spool faster a little bit.
It'll be just great for shredding tires, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, this will be fun. Cause,
so is this going to be a drift car, or what is it? What's the plan?
It's more like summer daily.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, summer daily.
Yeah. Very, very cool. And do you have an intercooler that you've got?
Oh yeah, my system is actually the running here.
Okay.
Is a water to air intercooler.
Okay, got it.
So
Yeah.
actually, it's water to air.
Yeah.
So basically, I run the electric water pump and.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more like a modern design, like a newer Mercedes or BMW M car.
Got it.
Yeah, they got the same technique.
And that'll be you're going to try and squeak that under the bonnet and at the front.
For now, these aren't your original spark plug connections or coilover.
No. This coil pack is all aftermarket. It's actually from Toyota Yaris.
Okay.
And this engine is carbureted before. It's like 70s engine, but fully EFI converted.
Okay.
So,
and the control for the management system is done by who? Is it the same control system that does for the?
yeah, it's same. So basically, it's a standalone ECU. Use like a Link G4 like Extreme. So
Okay.
basically,
MT4, yeah.
yeah, and it got the crank precision sensor.
Yeah.
And it's OHV engine, so I don't need a cam precision sensor. And here's for the distributor swapped, like replace it with the actual sensor in there.
Okay, so there's an actual sensing here.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a trigger as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So it's like twin triggered and control the EFI setup, right?
Okay.
And from Toyota Yaris is being adapted to this engine, and injector from GM LS, and this is custom made. Yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah.
pretty simple actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
And
quite a mix of parts. Quite a
body are in these pennants here.
No, it's not in the like
Oh,
it's,
in the-
it's right in here. I wish I have ITB though, but
Ah, okay.
yeah. But this one's like runs the Evo 9 throttle
see,
body,
I see.
so from Mitsubishi.
Got it.
Yeah, it's
quite
pretty
a-
common.
Quite a mix of parts then, but yeah, it's going to work.
Oh, it's
yeah.
very it's like totally it's like from over 10 different cars. All the
Yeah,
parts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
we were just talking about that
Yeah.
earlier on the way over. I mean,
Yeah.
Steve's building one. It's all alpha
Oh,
running
nice.
gear, and
Nice.
and so he's the part of the reason he wanted to go for all alpha. And even though there are some engineering situations he's got to work out plumbing wise, he likes to have it all the same because it's all the same DNA,
From
right?
the Alfa Romeo, the
Spider.
like Spider. Oh yeah,
2-liter Spider.
yeah. I love those cars.
Yeah.
Nice little engine, very nice.
That,
Yeah,
that's
very
exactly
awesome.
it,
Spartans
Jerry.
are
I love
lovely.
the
Yeah.
little engine.
Me too.
And, but I'm really interested to see what you've done and how you've incorporated a pretty standard motor from a Corolla
Yeah.
into a Monster.
Yeah, this is more like because how to say, this is like very kind of like legend engine back in the days, like when they're doing like put
Yeah.
a big power down those
Yeah.
block,
Yeah.
because it's 1.8 and it got a really thick like iron block and it got a forged crank.
Yeah.
It's Toyota engine, right? So it's
That's a
like
lovely little engine, yeah.
yeah, it's very strong engine, and also it's like pretty simple, easy to rebuild. Parts are fairly cheap.
Well, it's strong, right?
Yeah,
Totally
very
strong, so
yeah,
you can
yeah,
load it
yeah.
up. I mean, and then you
Yeah.
got the beefy transmission and the out of
Yeah, it's not too beefy. It's W58 is like it's kind of the strongest you can fit in the tunnel in the low density.
yeah, I got it. Yeah, yeah.
Because we do have a like other transmission application we can use.
Hmm.
Maybe like R154 or CD09, but those are too wide. Even the like R154.
Here's our friend again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi there, Poopy.
Hello.
I was going to say, and that the way you've got the engine position there, it's quite low down, so it's going to fit under the bonnet as well.
Oh yeah, basically, we custom model like engine control arms, and the oil pan seating actually is very low.
Yeah.
Can tell.
Yeah. Did you do that, or was
okay,
that the
yeah.
previous owner?
This one actually we relocated a mount.
Uh-huh.
So basically, whole front end setup we like relocated, and oil pan before. And
is
we
that a
replaced it as
shortened
well.
sump? Is that a shortened sump on that, or was that?
Yeah, it's shortened, but it's
Shortened,
actually
yeah.
oversized.
Yeah, yeah.
Oversized, but it's a little bit heavier than a stock pan.
Yeah.
Actually look like. Little
Oh, it's
bit lower.
actually not bad. I mean,
not bad.
we've seen a lot of the people dragging and puncturing their oil
Yeah,
pans.
but this one like I need to do a lot of fabrication. We need to do a lot of fabrication because you can see it's like doesn't really fit like 7th chassis really good
Uh-huh.
because it's a wide. So in the end we cut it on one side. So this side is like actually sitting in. So when we drop the engine, we can just like move engine like sideways a little bit
Mhm.
and slide it in on the right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but on that side is like almost just touching the like the
Here's the star of the show.
Like from real.
That's the star of the show.
He's way too excited. Yeah. So basically,
what-
here's my oil return will be around here. Here's a plug.
Okay,
Yeah.
And what suspension are you running?
QE1, and the
Yeah.
spring radius are 320 in the front and 190 in the rear.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's pretty good setup because my car.
190 in the rear and one in the front?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 320.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because his
Yeah.
front is heavier.
I'm also using Q1 shocks, and I think I'm also 190 at the back and
Yeah.
around 200 on the front. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've got a big problem on my front end that I've got to work out. I think I've got bad bump steer. I haven't
Oh.
got that far yet, but
It was just very easy, guys, and but whatever.
I like what you've done here to
Yeah. So
accommodate
Yeah.
All your adjustment with the revolve.
Yeah, basically, if you got a bump steer issues, like trying to find your knuckle size, because this is actually from the adapter from the like speedway, like motorsport.
Uh-huh.
They're selling the like different lens one, but we cut like we taken off and we made our own run, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So basically,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would be perfect application. Same
it's
as
all
lower
rose joint.
controls,
Yeah.
Basically, bespoke wishbones you've made there, with
Yeah.
the fully adjustable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is okay. It's like, I mean, fully adjustable means like a lot of you make more mistake if it's not properly really accurate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So exactly. So
Jeremy, yeah.
basically, it's like actually sometimes pretty handy, but when you're trying to do fine adjust, it's like a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's how it is race car setup. So
Indeed.
yeah. For example, like last year, I crashed my old setup. My friend crashed it, and somehow I still can adjust it back, have enough tolerance to make the car drive straight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
like actually advantage of those setup, right? So you can enjoy the car.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm encouraged to see what you did as far as once you crashed the front end.
Yeah.
All you did, you didn't try and repair what was there. You just went and built new.
Oh, basically, like we crashed it twice. Once is me, once is my friend. Like, but in the same time, we just chopped the front end out already. Because
so-
it
Not being cynical, but you crashed it twice, and now you're
Yeah, I
up in
crashed
the
it twice
power.
already.
And you crashed it twice, and now you're up in the power to 800 horsepower.
no, well, because when I crash is not because of power. It's more like around the semi-sec.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's kind of not really supposed running in the night.
Yeah.
And I hit the oil, so it's like car.
Oh,
went
yeah,
straight to
yeah.
the wall.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
just took
So
you
it's
out.
like there's
Yeah.
nothing I can do about it. It's just
Yeah.
a bad day, right? How is it? And my friends, he's like driving in the night and he trying to show off a little bit, too much gas, and in the corner spin out, hit a curb.
Yeah.
My whole chassis is like went up.
Yeah.
So, but still in the end, I drive another summer, right? Because like I adjust the control arms back. Even chassis was twisted, it still drives. Yeah, but this year we like same technique. We cut the front end, but we decided to go something different, like rounded the tube.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
That's
the
right.
round tube is so nice and strong.
Yeah, it's nice and strong, and also actually the chassis
Yeah,
design is way
that's a
different.
nice touch. This little bit
Yeah.
right there, it's easy to work
I was
with.
going to say,
Actually, I made this is like actually for like crashing purpose.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
crashing, I actually don't like. I will not bend the frame anymore. So
Yeah.
I will bend into this part. It's a lot softer bar.
Sure.
You can tell the control arms.
Yeah.
Because the way I like to crash the Lotus is more like F1 style. If
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to spin out, I'm gonna use one of my tail to hit a wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's like more shock proof, right?
Well,
You don't
that's
want
good, that's good planning. If plan your crash.
Yeah, because like this is kind of for me is like race car build. I can
Yeah.
drive on the road, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I will be burned to the racetrack for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you never know. Sometimes it's people hating you, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
exactly, yeah.
a lot
yeah.
of unknown stuff. So I like to build the stuff is more
Well,
like overbuild a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
Good philosophy.
Yeah, because the chassis for tube chassis cars, in my experience, you don't want a chassis made too strong.
Yeah.
Otherwise, in the like heavier impact, your body cannot really
Yeah.
like
Yes, absolutely.
absorbs those energy.
But this part up here, absolutely nice and triangulated, nice and
Very
strong.
strong, yeah.
And then for just in case, for that time when you know that you're going to have to do those repairs.
yeah, that's my like crash point.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as the lower is getting same idea,
Mm-hmm.
and also it's like actually it's a lot easier when you're trying to mount it your wishbone because the sense is like more flatter surface over there.
That's it, yeah.
That's another advantage of that.
That's what I was looking at. Is
Yeah.
the alignment, just by eyeball, looking at the alignment between keeping them parallel to each other in a line, allowing them to move. Whereas
Exactly.
I think my mistake, I don't want to talk about my build, is I've got them set back a little further, and I think I might be off a little.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh,
what's causing my problem, which I can fix.
The pedal box that came that we took a look at, was that something you bought or was that the previous owner?
It's the Prius.
Yeah.
But on my car, using all my other race car builds use a similar pedal setup.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's pretty handy. It's like very easy, but they do mount in the weirdly. You need
Yeah.
to modify chassis a little bit.
Mhm.
For example, in the front firewall, I don't have one set bar, right? So that's why another reason I double reinforce underneath the floor.
Yeah.
And you can see it here. It's got a SIG plate actually add on over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
this plate is actually extend out over to here.
Okay, got it,
basically
yeah.
Add a lot like reinforcement
Yeah,
on the chassis itself.
Sure.
For those two, not just welded on the frame,
Mhm.
like on the
Yeah,
just
what
not
Josh
welded
was
on.
saying when you had that crash, all the square tube was basically all rusted away.
Yeah, exactly. This one is actually like we put the insert inside. You can saw the spiral wall right here.
Mhm.
So basically, we slide another tube inside, weld it up, and actually this tube is slide over. So
Now
it's
he's scaring me.
Oh,
My
okay.
my
Yeah,
car
yeah.
is 17 years old.
it's definitely not really good. Like especially when we're trying to buy the local square metal around like Home Depot or any metal shop-less,
Yeah,
they got like kind of better quality. It's
Sure.
good enough for lighter cars.
Yeah.
But if you got an iron block engine,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
better go with like something really heavy.
yeah. And this stuff, nice and heavy. Yeah.
Very heavy. Like you can literally stand on it before we have it mounted the engine. We
Yeah.
have two guys jumping on the front and trying to see if the chassis get a twist or not, right?
Wow.
And later I gonna actually made another extension bar from here to the front end, actually here.
Oh,
So actually we'll be adding more strength.
yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
since I don't have side bars,
Mm-hmm.
because you can tell like actually the side bars on the normal
Yeah.
like 7 design actually
Mhm.
helps a lot on the chassis reinforce.
Yeah. Are you going to do any triangulation down here?
I
No.
won't.
No?
I will be more running like another bar from connected.
So that's how you're going to solve that problem. I got it. Yeah.
The roll cage, yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually it will be a larger triangle on the top.
Yep.
So holding entire like a tube chassis in shape.
Yeah.
Because so far like underneath we got the two bars and actually find a kind of weak point on 7 chassis is like this 2 bar actually isn't goes into the actually the whole car's chassis. It's like just starting from firewall.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know like if you guys look the book or and you guys follow the book,
Mhm.
it's kind of like this 2 bar is not really strong enough. It's
Yeah.
more like engine sport purpose. It's not actually the structure purpose. So in the end, I want to decide to add one more bars on the top because
Yeah.
my car is a lot heavier than you guys.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Any
so-
any idea what total weight you'll come in at? It's going to be over 500 kilos, I would think, but
So when you got the
Yeah,
car,
around 500. I'd say.
around 500, yeah.
when you
Easy.
got the car, this is all kinetics.
Yeah. Is already connected and basically previous owner bought a kit from the British one coming in there or
yeah, it
another-
looks like
Yeah.
this piece is from MK, excuse
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
And
that's a good
and we saw the nose cone out front. That's kinetic. I think that those are kinetic arches as well.
Yeah.
Somebody from the picture was asking about what
Because
nose
mine,
cone
I've
was
got
it?
Kinetic fenders, scuttle, and nose cone.
Yeah, exactly.
Kinetic scuttle and nose cone,
And
yeah,
I've
yeah.
built everything to fit around there. So your
Yeah.
nose cone would be a lot wider,
Yeah.
or have to extend it further quite a bit more.
So far we did a test fit. Actually, this is my newer chassis design. Actually, the front wheel is actually wider, but that doesn't really influence like we put a chassis and the hood on. So basically, it's still in the same chassis
Okay.
shape. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Other than just structure, we added a more triangle in the front, and I'm gonna do the 1 bar, but maybe not because I'm trying to save in some weight. Because it's like each tube is actually like 5 times stronger than square tube, anyways.
Yeah.
No, I like what you've done. I really like what you've done, Terry. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hardly wait.
Yeah, and even better by using this tube, my control arms are all using same metals.
Yeah.
You can save a lot of like tubing material, right?
Now, can I ask a dumb question? I mean, my car is street legal.
Yeah.
And yours hopefully will be street legal.
hoping
What
so.
was this one street legal before
Yeah.
you bought it? So you're going you're going to retain it, just it'll be street legal again.
Yeah, it will be straight legal because I really enjoy this car. But I believe next year I gonna cut another half car off, like rear end.
Yeah.
Gonna swap to like, like aluminum chassis.
Got it.
Give it a try and doing a wider chassis because
Yeah.
I want to fit my sequential gearbox, which is from CD09 is a lot of wider. So I need to redesign the chassis.
Well, this is so cool that you'd let us come down here. I really appreciate
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I mean,
Jim, would you like to have a quick look?
Oh, we have to go and take a look at
we
that.
have to have a
Yeah,
look
tell
at
us
this.
about what's going on here.
John, you'll find this quite interesting.
Yeah,
This is
basically.
this mad Volkswagen, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is we built it for one customer.
Now,
So-
this setup right there, is that was that the customers before you got
Oh
it?
yeah, we just bought a kit. Those are just a kit.
Yeah.
Basically, those are like a bolt-on kit. Need
Okay,
to
got
require
it.
a little bit of fabrication.
Yeah.
So basically, what do we do is like.
But you had to do this part, right?
Everything else.
Yeah.
So basically, from the transmission and everything, fitment forward back is all custom fabrication.
Yeah.
Did. So basically, what we did was extended these two arms.
Yeah.
And also, so when custom build the transmission mount, because that's not a stock transmission, won't be fitting in this car. It's from VW bus.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's stronger than the bug one, and runs the adapter place to the 13B, and I designed this unique engine mount. So basically, for this engine, when you're trying to change the clutch, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna burn the clutch because the transmission is a lot weaker, and for the clutch option is very very rare. You can find it like holding over 300 horsepower.
Yeah.
So basically, what we plan to do, this one's actually slider.
Okay.
So you unbolt the transmission housing, and you can pull the engine forward back.
Yes.
So leave your around 15 millimeters gap. You can change the clutch with the engine still in the car.
Yeah. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
That'll be very cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and this one is this one going to be turbocharged as well?
Yeah,
or-
it's turbo. It's OP turbo, running the turbo over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's a good size. And what will this one be putting out? You know?
This one, let's say at least 300 horsepower.
Oh, yeah, that's
like
plenty.
on the lowest.
And how much will this little baby weigh?
I don't know.
I don't know
Actually,
either.
Fairly
But it-
closer to the 7. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
This
see.
is
I can see your
It's an
brace.
oval window VW bug. What's this? A 50?
959,
This is
something like
kind
that.
of very rare, but
Yeah.
he still decided let us cut it. So
And I can
we're
see. I
gonna
can
do a
see
lot
you
of
substantially strengthen that.
These
Yeah.
are very valuable right now. People
Yeah.
trying to find the oval window bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not the original steering box up front.
No. Whole front end are actually everything's like
Yeah.
yeah.
I've always thought it'd be great fun to do a Carmen Ghia like this, but instead of going rotary, I would love to be, supercharged bike engine.
Yeah.
That would be just so
Yeah.
cool because
Yeah,
they do
definitely.
that with sand rails, and that
Yeah.
would be just like the easy swap, and it would be
Ro-
loads
just
of fun.
mental.
Yeah, rotary is
Okay.
more like actually is like motorcycle bike is more cost effective.
Yeah.
And the power out of box are insane.
Yeah.
Rotary is more like if you spend a little bit of money trying to modify it.
Yeah.
Actually, it's like most reliable
Yeah.
race car engine.
Sure.
Yeah.
So if you plan it, just we can drive back engines for sure.
Yeah.
More
Yeah,
cheap
yeah.
maintenance, more fun. But if you're doing more serious racing, actually, the rotary engine is better options.
Yeah.
And I can see as well all that substantial bracing that you've got in with the round tube to strengthen the Beetle floor pan.
Yeah, we need a. That's actually OEM floor pan. And,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the original floor plan. You pretty much have to do that if you want to go street legal. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you can't do it.
Actually, buggy is I feel is car itself is like really similar, kind of like when you're building like 7.
Yeah.
It's really fairly close, similar car because you got a floor pan. You're starting from there. 7,
Yeah.
you're starting from chassis, right?
Yeah.
And you build it and
Oh yeah.
up and
Oh yeah.
trying to build it up from the structure. So it's really similar idea actually.
Wow.
A lot of fabrication.
A lot of
and-
fabrication, but this one's a good
Yeah.
a good shell to work with. It's not. I mean,
It's
it's
an
it's
excellent
still
shell.
here.
Yeah.
It's not gone.
Oh yeah, he's a very fairly clean shell actually sandblasted, very good condition. Yeah,
Excellent condition. Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah,
And the front
definitely.
control arms actually and the wishbone, I said is actually will be fit on 7 actually if we
Okay.
extend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That is. Yeah.
And again, that's going to be street legal, yeah.
Yeah, it's really go.
Yeah.
Look at the size of the
Yeah.
rubber. Could you
Yeah.
imagine some poor soul pulling up next to him and then they're thinking they're going to have their way with him?
Yeah, too bad I didn't have my Supra in the shop. Yeah, that one's a very cool car as well.
Well, we'll be back. We'll be back.
Ah,
Well, this is so cool.
What dash have you got on that? Was that an aim dash?
Yeah, it's aim dash.
Aim dash, yeah.
So what's your time frame on it, Jerry, when you plan on for next summer?
Yeah, I'd say next summer because this car is so close to finish. Because last year I was in this step and I literally spent one night and put everything back and take it next morning around 6 o'clock and drive the car to the local, get some parts. So it's actually super close getting done because wiring just plug and play. Although that I need to custom make the turbo manifold because we changed the design. Before it's bottom end mount turbo. Now since turbo is a lot bigger, we'll be on the way to the steering rack. So we will be actually mounting the turbo right in here.
Oh, yeah.
So
You'll just manufacture that yourself, yeah? Just
yeah.
And I think it's going to go peekaboo through the bonnet, I would think. And especially if you're going to do it the supercharger, because it's just not all going to fit under there.
Oh, of course. That will be cool anyways, right? This will be cool.
Yeah.
Let's cross that bridge when we get to
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Right.
I don't have any problem with, I got holes in my bonnet, I don't mind.
It's okay. Last year, I running without a front cover anyways on the road.
Yeah.
And officer, I'm almost 99% sure this car shouldn't be road legal.
Yeah.
But whatever, you got insurance, I'll let you go. It's a good car.
That's so cool. Thanks an awful lot, Jerry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
thanks,
worries.
Jerry.
Appreciate
And
this visit,
actually, supercharger will be mounted around here.
Oh,
Yeah.
one quick question: if it's going to be street legal, do you need if you've got
Yes.
a full windshield
Yes, I do have full
and
windshield.
wipers? What about wipers?
No, I don't have wiper.
No, he's got a, is it plexiglass one?
No, wiper doesn't really necessarily needed.
I needed it when I went street legal. They made
Because
me
it's
do it. It all depends on the inspector.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Depends on inspector. Because technically, for example, as I know, hardware people, they don't have a
Yeah.
lot legal stuff.
Yeah.
Right,
What I did to
so-
satisfy them, I have a water bottle. Like my son played hockey at the time. I took one of his hockey water bottles and a little electric pump and two little jets made out of angular tubing and squirting that way and a little button on the dash. Of course, the button disappeared. The drink bottle's still there.
So for street legal, you need a
Mission
windscreen.
Raceway is not too far away for you to go and play when you want to. Mission the Raceway.
Oh yeah, it's not.
It's
Yeah,
just very close.
that's why actually we decided to open shopping here. It's fairly close to the Mission Raceway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
As I said, thanks very much for letting us come on down.
No